All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode on Growing with Nick here. Guys, the weather's warm. As you can see, the flowers are blooming. Spring is here. It's time for me to take you on a little update our spring garden update number 1 on the garden planning. As you can see, we're planning everything out right now, and just some preparations we're going to be doing today. Let's get into it. What's going on, everyone? And as you can see, spring is here. You can hear the birds. The trees are really starting to bloom now. And spring is officially here in New Jersey. Now, as you can see here, I'm getting some of our beds, re-amending the soil. Now, what I pretty much simply have been doing here is I'm just taking a pitchfork, or no, not a pitchfork, I don't even know what this is called, a lawn and garden tool. That's good enough. Taking one of these, and I've just been kind of fluffing the soil and adding perlite, which are these little white things. That's the perlite, and then just some peat moss, which is like the browner color, just to help re-amend the soil, give it that fluffy, airy, get rid of all the weeds like that, and just kind of brush it in right now. I'm just kind of doing, these are my chores I'm doing for the season. As you can see, we have our avocado, or not avocado, I always mess it up. This is our fig tree, and it's starting to bloom. If you can, I don't know, I can't really focus in there. We're starting to bloom there though on our figs, so that's really good. I'm excited for that. But yeah, just want to give you guys a quick update. Haven't had a video in a while. Pretty much on what I'm going to be doing to amend our soil. Just simply adding the perlite, which are those white dots, to give the soil some fluff, some aeration, and just to add some peat moss and some of my homemade compost on top here, and mix it in to give the soil some organic material so the plants can feed off that a little bit. Also, I'm going to add some compost over top of this once I plant. We have some of our tomato stakes up here, not 100% of them in. We're going to have 6 tomatoes, one more over there, and then probably one more over there. And you know, we're probably going to grow an orange rossellini, Brandywine red, Dick's cherry tomato, Bonnie's best, you know, some maybe black crimson, but we'll see. Just some more updates, guys. Here are the radishes that we planted from the radish video, and they're getting big. They're starting to get some more of their leaves in, and I did actually eat ones when I came through and thinned them out. I ripped one out and ate it, and they're pretty spicy. The French breakfast radishes are pretty spicy. The radishes are about that big. They're pretty small, but yeah, they're doing good. They're doing well. Here we have our strawberries starting to flower, which means we're gonna start getting fruit soon. But I'm excited for these strawberries to flower. And we have the ones from seed in there. They're gonna need a couple years till they even bear fruit, but just giving you guys some more updates. All of our tomatoes are outside, and these are gonna be going in the garden in about another 2 days. It's still getting below 50 for the next couple days, so I'm gonna wait. But then after that, we have the next 10 days or 60 plus during the nighttime, so they're gonna be ready to go in. And all of these tomatoes are going in, and then we're also bringing some down to another house we have, which is down the shore. We're gonna be putting some of them in. Some more tomatoes and some miscellaneous peppers and stuff just sitting outside. We have a mango tree, one of the mango trees, the bigger one out here, soaking in the rays. This is our Carolina Reaper plant. It's starting to flower, which is nice. We'll get a first early flush of these and probably get another one. The blackberry bush is coming in good. If we come over here to some of our cold hardy beds. Oh, actually, one fun fact. These are beans. I put in sugar snap peas, not beans. And I put them in here about 2 months ago, and these things just popped up, and I totally forgot they were in here. So that's kind of neat. But yeah, over here we have our kales, the dinosaur kale they call it. And they're getting pretty big. I mean, they're putting out a lot of new leaves. So I'm excited for that. We have some red Russian kale going in around here and soon, and some Vates blue Scotch kale coming in. We have some arugula, which is really starting to take off. These were from seed, and they're exploding now as well. The cabbage, you know, we bought, and they're doing pretty good. They're getting a little bigger here, but I like how they're looking. Spinach I still haven't planted. I bought these because I never started them from seed. I forgot. Some broccoli growing, and then our Swiss chards. So it's looking good. The garden is getting ready. I'm very excited for it all. Here we have our lemon tree, from seed. Here's another Carolina, or this is a ghost pepper plant, we're trying to get this thing bigger. A bunch of herbs. Our dill has exploded here. The dill's huge. These are some more rosemary plants. Some mint, oregano, a white ghost here. I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna see what this turns out to be. You know, some basil, cilantro, another bigger rosemary. So everything's good. Everything is growing. Here we have some of our other kales. They're still small seedlings though. Probably should have started them earlier, but it's whatever. Here we have some broccoli and Brussels sprouts and some more peppers and tomatoes and eggplants. So I am very excited for what's to come in this growing season. And you know, it's always a good sign when you're starting to put the tomato stakes in. Now these are only 4 feet. I wish they were taller. I'm probably gonna have to buy taller stakes. Probably about 6 to 8 feet you probably would need for indeterminates. Indeterminate will probably be able to handle this 4 foot, but we'll see how it goes. And our other 2 trees here that are in pots, the Cold Hardy avocado trees, are doing great. They took some really bad damage first coming out into the sun, but they're starting to bounce back and put on new growth. So I am super excited. Everything's getting out into the sun. Some more basil starting to take off from seed. So I'm stoked. I can't wait for the growing season. I can't wait to see how everything turns out. We're trying some new peppers this year also. Some Anaheim peppers. Not all the peppers are still inside with the eggplants, but they're coming out soon. And yeah, this is just an early spring update of how I'm getting my garden ready, how I'm amending my soil. We have the compost over here going. I just wet it today to help it keep breaking down. And we're just gonna, once we finish aerating the soil over here and adding the amenities, once we plant, I'm just gonna layer this whole area with the compost and let those nutrients seep down into the plants. As you know, we're organic here with growing with Nick, and well, I'm out of breath. It's really hot out here, but just a quick update of how everything was progressing, and I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited to start your gardens too. Some more videos coming out, a how to grow pepper guide, a full guide on that, and how to grow tomato guide.
Hey. Good to see you. Come on in, let's go.